Okay, so we have about 40 or 50 animals here. They're just actually finishing up eating. And in the mornings, they get 6 flakes of alfalfa. So that way they can all have some, because if we just put like 1 or 2 out, they'll all fight over it, and that'll end up in not all of them getting fed. So we have llamas, alpacas, the zebra, some donkeys, ponies, and some sheep and emus. So we have quite a strange array of animals here. A lot of the animals we have here we've actually rescued. Like this one, this is Sabrina. We rescued her about 3 or 4 years ago. When we got her, she was actually pregnant and we didn't know it. So this is her baby Cammie. And this is Bubba, who actually came to us about a year ago. Her owners had to get rid of him because he was actually raised with another goat, but the goat passed away, so they couldn't keep him anymore because he was just so sad and he couldn't actually be away from other animals, so they had to get rid of him because they knew it was actually the best thing to do. So we took him, and this is Sabrina. She came to us from, I think, a wildlife reserve because they just couldn't take care of her anymore, and they were going to release her into the wild, but they figured it probably wasn't best because she had been in captivity for so long. And then out here we have one of our donkeys, our white one. Her name's Lily. She was actually rescued as well. When we got her, she was just completely bloody and beaten. And we went to a horse auction to actually get one of the smaller donkeys. But when we saw her, she was just so abused and horribly treated. We decided to get her instead. This is her, the white one. So we took her, and she's actually still very scarred from it, which is normal. So she doesn't really come around people that often. So just being up there with her is very hard on her. So with animal husbandry, you need to be able to tell like how old the animal is for basically medication and feeding purposes. And it's not always positive how old they are, but you can tell through looking at their teeth. If I can get him to come over here, definitely. So his teeth are relatively small and pretty white, so he's probably pretty young. He's actually 2 years old. I know that for a fact because we got him about 2 years ago. So this one's 2 years old, but if you look at the size of his teeth, they're smaller, so that'll help. So another big part of animal husbandry is the breeding. And the only animals that we do breed are our miniature horses. Hey, Sterling. All of these horses, except for the main ones that we bought, which would be Misty, one of the boys, but he passed away, and then another one that we have over in the other arena, Magic. Those were the 3 original ones we bought, and these are all of their babies actually. So all of them we do breed here. So these are the only ones that we do breed actually. This is our youngest one, Regina. She's still a baby. And then our oldest one is Misty, the little black one. So that's the breeding part of it. This is Reno. He's one of our horses. And another way to tell age is by looking at the divots above their eyes. Usually if they're deeper, that means they're older. He's actually about 22. So this one of our goes Honey. About a week ago she cut her eye up and she's hiding from me right now. This is just a wound and infection treatment. We have to spray it on the cut so that they don't get infected because that could be really bad for them. Down here. Oh. And she's probably not going to let me because she's not a happy person right now. Okay, this is Suzanne. Suzanne, say hi. This is the breezeway, and we have to keep it clean because if any of the stalls or the breezeway or anything don't remain clean, we can get diseases and everything, and then all the animals can get infections. So it's incredibly important that we keep everything nice and clean. So that's actually what she's doing right now. She's gonna blow all this into a pile, and then we're gonna sweep it up and then throw it in the dumpster. So yeah, this is like a daily routine, and we also clean all the stalls every day. And that's probably one of the most important things that we have to do here. Okay. Okay, so that was called lunging. She doesn't like it all that much, but it's an alternative way of exercising them because she doesn't get out on the trail all that often, so she's a little barn sour, so when we do try and take her out, it doesn't work too well because she doesn't like being away from here. So we do have to lunge her. She doesn't like cantering all that much, so she does kick occasionally. So that's what just happened right now. No, she's kind of mad at me. So we have to do walking, then we speed them up to trotting, and then cantering, and they go just around us in a circle, and then we switch them and they go the other way. And we have to do this with them. It's best to do it almost every day because it is good for them to get exercise every day. But it's not always possible to do it every day because of how busy we are and well, I'm not here every day. There's other girls and one of them knows how to lunge, but the other girl doesn't, so we can't exactly have her lunging them. So, that was lunging. Come on.